everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video is a tutorial on this look right here. I thought this was kind of an appropriate look for New Year's Eve. I definitely focused more on the eyes for this tutorial rather than the face. I didn't even bother filming the face, but that's okay. I have lots of videos that you can check out if you don't know how to do your face, but this was really just a concentration on the eye makeup. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this New Year's Eve dramatic look, just keep watching. So for the majority of this tutorial, I'm just going to be focusing on my eye makeup. I probably will show you what I use on my face, but it's not going to be like a full face tutorial. So I really am focusing on the eyes. So to prime them, I'm just going to go in with a little Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just going to use my finger to pat that in. And then the first palette that I'm going to go in with is the Morphe and KathleenLights palette. And so I'm just going to be setting down the concealer that I just used with the second shade here in the palette. Just a really light hand. Alrighty, so then I'm going to go in with the shade that's right next to it, this brown shade right here. And I'm just going to really work this into the crease. I'm going to take my time with it. I'm starting with a big fluffy brush, but I'm going to kind of move to a more defined brush, but starting with a big fluffy brush. And just take your time blending out this whole look. So I've really blended that color in a lot. Then I'm going to go in with just a deeper color, or deeper shade brown right here next to the green one. And I'm going to use a more precise brush, just so this is a little lower than the other color. And then I'm actually just going to take the shade that's right next to it, and with the same fluffy brush that I was using before, like super lightly, I just tapped it once, and then I'm going to go above my crease with that. Like so. So now we're going to start getting into the darker colors, which means I'm going in with an even more precise brush. So I'm going in with this color right here on the side. It's kind of like a brownish green. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm going to start by putting it in the outer third and then blending it in and into my crease. You can't see what I'm doing at all. But you don't want to put too much on at a time because you can build it up. And then I'm going back in with the fluffy brush that I was using before. Blend in the crease. And I'm going to go back in and add more of that color, the same color, right there. And then I'm going to blend again. So this is what I have so far. Obviously this is not the finished look, but then I'm going to go in with this Mary Kay at Play Baked Eye Trio in Tuxedo. Looks like this. And I'm going to go in with the white shade first. So I'm going to kind of work from the white to the black. So I'm going to take... Well, I'm going to clean this brush off first. I'm just going to use my finger for the white one. So I'm just making sure to touch the white. I'm going to go about halfway in. And I really do want this to be intense. I mean, clearly this is not an everyday look, but you know, whatever. And then I'm gonna go in with the kind of silver one that's right next to it, the one in the middle. And I'm gonna put that kind of in the middle, just right next to that white. And now I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade, which is like a sparkly black, and I'm gonna use just a different finger. And that's gonna go right on the outside here. Just like that. Now I'm gonna kind of clean everything up. There is fallout, but I'm gonna clean that. I'm just wiping it with a tissue. I will wipe it with a makeup wipe. And we're gonna go back in and kind of clean this up and make it more dramatic. So I'm gonna take this fluffy brush that I've been using, and I am gonna add a little bit of the first color that we used in our crease. Just a little bit to kind of help blend out that crease. Really light hand with this because you don't want to spread the black all over your lid. That would not be a good look. I mean, that would be just a different kind of look. And then I'm going to go in with that like camel shade down there, the bigger fluffy brush, and blend out my upper crease. So now that I've spent some time blending, I do want to go back in with my main three colors and just kind of make them look more vibrant. So I'm going to do them in the same order that I did before, starting with the white. Okay, there's the white, then the silver gray. And I mean, this is like all over my hands. Like, I'm not being neat about this. And then the black is last. And I'm just going to take this brush that I've been using and, you guessed it, blend out the crease. Very lightly though, of course. And I'm actually going to stop halfway because I really don't want to spread the black and gray into the white. I like the vibrant look of it. And I might even add more white. And then you'll never believe this. I'm gonna go in with the same three colors and do the same exact thing for a third time. You really don't have to do this. I just want it to be an intense look, so that's what I'm choosing to do. So now I'm gonna go get myself cleaned up and I will be right back. So now that I've kind of cleaned up my under eyes a little bit, I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to use this ColourPop eyeliner in Swerve. It's their black one. And I'm going to line my upper waterline with this. And then I'm going to do a very thin line of liquid liner. No wing or anything, just using, this is the NYC Liquid Eyeliner. And I'm just going to do a thin line right at the very top. And would you look at that? I have gray down here as well. That's impressive. This glitter is like no joke. But the whole point is not to see the eyeliner. The eyeliner is not making a statement or anything. It's just adding dimension to my eyes. So that's the eyeliner. I mean, you really can barely even tell that it's there. So now that I've kind of finished up the eyes, like the upper lid, I'm gonna go ahead and do my face, which I'm gonna do off camera to just kind of speed this process along. I'll just quickly tell you what products I'm going to be using. For primer, I'm using the NYX Angel Veil Primer, followed by the Bare Minerals BarePro Liquid Foundation. the Tarte Shape Tape, which I already used, the RCMA No Color Powder. What else here? For blush, I'm going to be using this Real Her Blush Kit, and I'm thinking I'm going to go in with this more brownish shade over here. Oh, for bronzer, Hoola bronzer, and for my highlight, I'm going in with my second KathleenLights product. I didn't even mean to do that, and I'm going to be using this is the Makeup Geek highlighter palette that she did, and I'm going to be using that gold shade. So once I'm done with all my face, I will come back and we will finish up the eyes and just do the lips and everything like that and finish up this look. So I will be right back. So now I have done my face and I'm going to go back and finish up the eyes. So I'm going to go back into my Morphe and KathleenLights palette. And I'm always going to be using, if I can find it, this little guy for underneath my eyes. So I'm going to start by going in with the lightest shade that I used in my crease. Just putting that, not a lot, underneath my eye. Then I'm going to go in with the darker brown shade down here. And then last, in the very outer corner, I'm going to go in with this shade over here. And I just want it like on the outer third here. Just like that. So you could choose to put on false lashes, obviously. I'm not very comfortable doing it, and I don't really care. So I'm just going to put on a ton of mascara, and I'm going to be putting on the Tarte Tartest mascara. I mean, this look would look really good with some flossies, but I just don't have the time and patience for that, so I'm just not going to. So now I've put on lots of mascara, and I am going to highlight my brow bone. If I can find the brush I want to use for that, which I can't. So I'm just going to use my finger again. So same palette, and I'm going to be taking the first shade in here, and I'm going to use that for both my brow bone and my inner corner. And then the last thing to do is my lips. So I want to do a nude lip. So for my liner, I almost said my eyeliner, but obviously it's my lip liner. This is the Revolution liner in Rain. It came in like a lip kit with a matching liquid lipstick, much like Kylie Jenner's, but that was really hard for me to get off. But let me zoom you out a little bit. So I did overline them a little bit, but not much. And then for lipstick, this is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Loyalist. And this is a very pale nude. But it'll work fine because I put like kind of a pinky lip liner on. And this is the finished look. You probably would want to set it with some setting spray, like the Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. That's usually what I use, but honestly I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to wash this off pretty soon, so it seems a waste to use that setting spray. But yeah, let me take off my little headband here. So yeah, this is the finished result. Obviously not an everyday look. This is definitely a New Year's Eve appropriate look if you're going for dramatic and fun. I always like to do fun looks if I'm going to be going out or something. And New Year's Eve is like the perfect opportunity, and since it's winter, I really do like using like the whites and the grays and the blacks. So this was the Mary Kay at Play Baked Eye Trio in Tuxedo. That was kind of like the star of the show for this. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel, check out my blog for pictures and other things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!